Well, I'm back out here in the wood lot at Woodyard, and as I mentioned in my last video, I just haven't been feeling 100%, and it's affecting me physiologically. Now, granted, I've got a lot going on right now with the building and trying to get things set, or orchestrating everything. Really glad the trusses came today. They're on site. I have to go through organizing the building materials so it's easier for the guys when they get here on Monday to start. On Monday, he's bringing a single crew, and I guess Tuesday he's planning on bringing 2 crews. So, and I don't, I've never worked with Henry before, so there's a little bit of stress level in me for that. Just hoping that I like I've said before, I really want to foster a relationship with people who are honest, with integrity, and are hard workers, and that's really important to me. It's just like my core. Anyways, so I'm a little anxious about that and trying to get things. And the insurance, I don't want to go into the insurance right now, but it's just been a real hassle. I keep getting letters saying, geez, I need to do this, I need to do that, and all. And it's just frustrating. And I'm doing as much as I can, as quickly as I can, but that's that. So that's one level of stress. The whole financial thing, including the insurance, and trying to prepare for the next couple of years, for our whole lives, for my great-grandson, he's autistic, so we're trying to do things financially, planning for financial, trying to create the possibility of our legacies going on in the event that something happens to us. And another thing that really is weighing heavily on me and contributing to my stress is the turmoil that's going on in the United States with people not really listening to someone on the other side of the aisle, or who has a different viewpoint, and listening with a goal of trying to appreciate where they're coming from, what their concerns are, and all, and seeing, are those concerns founded? If they are, do we need to change our approach? And so on and so forth. All of those things. And we're in this era right now where there's this civil unrest, with the rhetoric that's being promoted by the media and by YouTube channels and on X, on Facebook, on whatever. I see it as being dangerous, and with the level, and I've talked before about mental illness, and it's multifactorial, what's triggering it, but you have people that are going to believe that the only thing to do is to be violent, or to be destructive, to vandalize and all. And all of those things really they've been concerning me. Now this morning, Thea and I watch Outdoors with the Morgans. So those of you that aren't familiar with Outdoors with the Morgans, it's Mike Morgan, someone who lives in Pennsylvania, in the United States, who has a YouTube channel where, he's a retired blaster, for blasting mountains and all that, to put in highways, that sort of thing. And he's building his own homestead lifestyle in Pennsylvania. And he has he's got a wonderful family, very, very entertaining YouTube videos. He knows how to edit his videos and set up for the different shots and all that. You just see me with my time lapse. And so he's created a great business just with his YouTube channel and sponsors that he has. But the most important thing is he's actually building a wood lot. He buys pole logs, and he does his own logging as well. Not not logging. He does some harvesting of trees on his own property. But, he's gone from a very inexpensive wood splitter to a Wolf Ridge wood splitter to split force wood splitters. Now he's got a big Easton made processor. He's on his second sawmill, which he produces good lumber. He's showing how he is providing for his family and creating a wonderful life and business opportunities for his kids as well. So, and to be involved, and I admire that. It's something we don't see as often anymore. And he brings up really good topics. And in today's video, he was delivering firewood, and the gentleman that he was delivering firewood to was someone who's been watching his channel for years, and this is the first time he met him, I believe. And this gentleman is from Israel, and this gentleman, I'll just say that this person, he lived in Israel, and has been a software engineer. He had other occupations before that. And he's traveled all around the world. And, but he knew he wanted to come to America by watching YouTube channels and all that. And he feels absolutely blessed to be here. So he's a legal immigrant, and he's creating a beautiful life for himself in Pennsylvania. And I really encourage you to watch his YouTube channel. So today's September 30th, 2025. So it was on Outdoors with the Morgans and all. And it was so nice to hear someone so pleased to have the opportunity to come to the United States with his family and be able to experience America. And, there's so many beautiful places here in the country, and we have such diverse cultures and diverse climates here in the United States. It's just such an amazing place here. We're so blessed to be here. And then I see on some of the videos, everything in Europe, in France, the big protests, the Antifa, all of the violence that's going on and over Europe and all. And it's similar to what we've seen with here in the United States, and people, shooting up Tesla showrooms, smashing people's cars, and the aggressiveness I've faced driving the Cybertruck. It's like a madness, and it's stressful. And I just wish that people would not only develop critical thinking skills and understand the logical fallacies, but also just be ready to close their mouth and listen to whoever it is and try to control your emotions during that time, and to listen for what their concerns are, where they're coming from. And unfortunately, our universities seem to be perpetuating some of these fallacies that just don't hold water. And I'm so blessed. Thea and I both went to SUNY Oswego, State University of New York College at Oswego. Wonderful education there. We both went to Cornell University in Ithaca, New York. Great education there as well. But that was decades ago. And things have changed so much over time. And I'm all for the diversity. But I think we really need to be mindful of the people that we're bringing into the United States. I believe in closed borders and really trying to get as many good people who want to contribute to themselves, to their families, and to the United States, to be willing to work hard to better themselves, their future generations, and all, and to do this legally. We've just had so much violence that I see going on now, and I was, what is it, in Minneapolis, Minnesota, I think it was, that I was listening to the mayor and some of the it's just turned out to be a situation where the Somalis there are promoting that we need to take control and work for Somalia as opposed to the United States. Now, again, I only got one side of that discussion, so it merits further investigation. I did some research after seeing a couple of videos like that. But, if you start watching videos like that, the algorithm will feed you more of the similar ones. So it's really important to use something like Ground News or whatever to try and find out, all right, let's get the opposing view. Why is this such a big issue that this is a concern? And I'm all for the diversity throughout the whole United States. Like it's like little, it's like on a farm, you have these microclimates, these places where some plants will grow much better than on other parts of your property. Really, really important to recognize those microclimates. Well, we have these, I'm going to call them microcultural areas all over the United States. If you travel enough, and I haven't traveled a lot, but you recognize the differences there. But one of the things I would say for many years, it was almost always very friendly, welcoming, all the different places in the United States. And that's changing some. And you have to be more careful. There's more chances of violence and all. So, yeah, I'm just venting right now. But anyways, I got to take, it's like my song, take a breath and scream, let it all out. Well, that's probably what I need to do today. So I'm going to go over there. I'm going to see if I can clean off. I brought my Ego leaf blower to blow off some of the debris that settles between each of the logs. So maybe I'll fire up Elon over there and bring him over here, bring some logs down where it's safe to do some, cutting some rounds there and all. That's what I'm going to try and do the rest of this morning here and see how things work out.
In a nation divided, where tempers run high, we slang bitter words, let the truth pass us by. Another life falls, some cheer in the fray, but hate in our hearts only leads us astray. We've got to pause, let the silence take hold, taste every word, let our stories unfold. The noise of the crowd tries to drown out the light, but calm hearts will find what is true and what's right. Stop and listen, hear the soul of our land. Speak with care, take a moment to stand. If they shout and they scream, let their anger subside. We'll know who to trust when the truth's on our side. The whispers of change stir the young and the bold. Some chase old dreams, some chase systems retold. But shouting and rage only fracture the ties. We need open ears, not just fire in our eyes. Let's sit at the table, no need to compete. Choose words that unite, not ignite or defeat. If they roar to control, let their voices burn out. We'll walk away strong, free from fear and from doubt. Stop and listen, hear the soul of our land. Speak with care, take a moment to stand. they shout and they scream, let their anger subside. We'll know who to trust when the truth's on our side. No more cheering for pain, no more fueling the fight. Let's taste every word in the calm of the night. When the loud try to break us, we'll know they're not worth the effort it takes to rebuild from this earth. Our nation survived through the trials of old, but unity's forged when our hearts aren't cold. So listen with kindness, let wisdom take flight. Together we'll heal in the soft morning light. Stop and listen, hear the soul of our land. Speak with care, take a moment to stand. If they shout and they scream, let their anger subside. We'll know who to trust when the truth's on our side. So let's mend the cracks with our words soft and clear. Build a future where love overcomes fear. No war in our hearts, just a chance to begin. A nation united where all souls can win.
Out here on the farm, with the dirt on my hands, I weave my thoughts into words, telling tales of the land. An old school man, just writing what I know, pouring my soul in these lines, hoping seeds that I sow. These lyrics are my stories, my heart and my truth, from the sweat of my brow to the dreams of my youth. I ain't got all the answers, just lessons I've learned, penning these words, hoping your fire still burn. I'm just an old man, doing the best that I can, writing my heart in these lines that I plan. I love every creature, the great and the small, this land, this country, God bless it all. Thank God I'm a country boy in the USA. Sharing my words, inspiring in some way. From the workshop's foundation to the farms in the field, my lyrics paint pictures of the joys and the yield. Every line's a chapter, every verse a fight, to show you the beauty in the morning and night. We got challenges, sure, but this land's still the best, where dreams find a home from the east to the west. So many wish to join us in this country so grand. I'm proud to be here with my pen in my hand. I'm just an old man, doing the best that I can, writing my heart in these lines that I plan. I love every creature, the great and the small, this land, this country, God bless it all. Thank God I'm a country boy in the USA. Sharing my words, inspiring in some way. I don't claim to know it all, just a farmer's old rhyme, crafted in the quiet, neath the stars' gentle shine. But if my words lift you or spark a new dream, then this old man's lyrics are more than they seem. I write for the critters, for the rivers that flow, for the fields that we tend, where the wildflowers grow, for the USA spirit, so diverse and so free. This land's been a blessing to a country boy like me. So I'll keep on writing with my heart open wide, hoping my lyrics give you strength deep inside. From this farm to your soul, let my words clear the way. We're blessed to be here in the good old USA. I'm just an old man doing the best that I can, writing my heart in these lines that I plan. I love every creature, the great and the small, this land, this country, God bless it all. Thank God I'm a country boy in the USA, sharing my words, inspiring in some way. So here's my song, from the fields to the sky, a country boy's heart, never saying goodbye. With love for this land and the life that I've known, I hope my lyrics plant a seed that you've sown. Out here on the farm, where the quiet runs deep, I'm working the land where my secrets I keep. An introvert soul with the soil in my hands, but my heart's with my kin in this wide open land. My brother Jim came with his stories to share. His daughter Jamie's fight weighs heavy in the air. Barb and the family watching my videos with pride. Y'all light up my world, though I'm tucked countryside. To my family and friends, you're my heart, you're my home. Though I stay on this farm, never wanting to roam. Years may pass by, but my love never fades. You're the roots of my life in these fields that I've made. I'm an old school guy, just a farmer at heart, giving all that I've got, playing my simple part. But the love that I carry for you runs so deep. Though I'm quiet and shy, it's your faces I keep. From the workshop's foundation to the funds in the glade, every chore that I do, it's for memories we've made. Jamie's strength in her battle, it inspires me to fight for the life that we build in the soft morning light. To my family and friends, you're my heart, you're my home. Though I stay on this farm, never wanting to roam. Years may pass by, but my love never fades. You're the roots of my life in these fields that I've made. I may not say it loud or visit like I should, but my love for you all, it's carved deep in this wood. From Sabrina to Lori, Andrea and Killy too, every sweat on this land, it's my promise to you. So here's to my kin, watching out there with care. Your love lifts me up through the joys and despair. This old fart's still kicking with my tools and my dreams, building love on this farm, stronger than it seems. To my family and friends, you're my heart, you're my home. Though I stay on this farm, never wanting to roam. Years may pass by, but my love never fades. You're the roots of my life in these fields that I've made. So I'm sending writing this song from my heart to the skies, to Jim, Barb, and Jamie, with the tears in my eyes, to all of my loved ones, near or far as can be. You're my family, my strength, y'all mean the world to me.
Well, I got a nice little pile here of rounds that I got cut up today. I think that's enough for at least 4 IBC cages. We'll see, maybe 5. I think I got 5 left here. And the pile's coming down. I mean, there's still, oh, there's way more than I'm gonna use. Way more than I'm gonna use, which is a shame, but that is life, by golly. And I don't have a good bucking table here, so just got some railroad ties, and as I get to the pieces, I cut them up down on here. So I'm gonna call it quits for the day. I'm a little tired, a little sore. The bending over, picking up and tossing some of these, and they're pretty dry, so they don't weigh as much as you know, a full live tree that you just took down. But there's some good size, you know, these I try to cut them about, for the most part, about 22 to 24 inches long, and when they get up there in girth, they weigh a couple pounds. So anyways, pretty happy with what I got done today. Keep getting interrupted with phone calls, but that's okay. So we got our trusses today, and they're off the ground. Those 6x6s, 12-foot 6x6s, or 14-foot 6x6s, getting them in there. That was challenging, but we got it all done. So pretty happy with everything. It's absolutely a gorgeous day here. I enjoy working over in the Woodyard because, I mean, over there it's pretty sunny because this is a big hugelkultur pit area that I put in a few years ago, burying lots and lots of stuff. But it's shady over here. There's a nice light breeze, and it's fall, so all the leaves are falling. It's very pleasant. So I have no complaints. Well, at this moment I don't anyways. I guess that's it for today's video, folks. I really appreciate you watching, your thumbs up, your comments. I hope you folks are enjoying your fall days. Getting outside, getting out in the sun, getting the exercise, going for a walk, and you know, if it's a walking trail where you live, or if you got a place, a forested area you can go for walks, or along a stream or a gorge. Make use of this time that you have. All right, folks, stay safe and take care. Bye-bye now.